Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am your 53rd favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, or Obi-Wan Jacoby. I'm an idiot and forgot to change my name on this after the last New British Empire game night. So it's just Papa West on there, but you can always call me Obi-Wan Jacoby in your hearts. I will always answer to that. But anyways, the reason why we're here and I am surrounded by a bunch of beautiful people is because we have a Star Wars trivia exhibition match. And I know what you're saying. Well, you're not saying it yet because a lot of these matches haven't aired yet, but we're doing this one live for some reason. Jacob, haven't we seen all these people already play? Why are they playing again? Well, this is what we like to call a redemption or a rematch. Just some technical difficulties on our end, on their end. Just didn't let the matches finish the way we wanted it to. So we reached out. These four gentlemen wanted a rematch, so we gave them the rematch. Now, I know you're saying, Jacob, there are 5 other people there. What do you mean 4? Can you not count? Do kids really do that to you? No, I know my numbers. Don't worry. The reason I say the 4 is because this person right to this side of me, Matty G, he is my wonderful co-host today. Matty G, how are you doing today?
Better than these 4. I love Star Wars. Star Wars is in my blood. But Star Wars trivia is a little out of my range. I'm just, as people would say, the Jerry the King Lawler of this panel. I'm going to be the color commentary. But no, on all honesty, I love Star Wars, and I've competed with almost everybody on this screen. So I know it's going to be a good match.
All right. And so the first competitor we have in this Star Wars rematch redemption, whatever you want to call it. It's exhibition. It's not canon. Legends. There we go. Star Wars Legends match. The first competitor we have is Nico Suave Regoli, or as you might see, Trivia for Thon 2, Donations I. Nico, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. There is no link attached to the description of this video, but I am still accepting donations for the 4 Diamonds Fund as part of my and Penn State and Kensington's annual Thon fundraising efforts. So find it in your heart to please donate. Every dollar counts. Yeah, I'm here for redemption. And I did very well in the last match I was in, which I don't think you've seen. So spoiler alert there. But I'm excited to prove that I do know my stuff here in the Star Wars world. And I got a little beef with all 3 of these guys in a weird way. For one, I really hate the term gray Jedi. So Ryan, just you having that attached to your name is enough motivation I need. And Antonio and Nick, they were recently drafted by Cody Newberry over in Multiplex as part of the First Order. And so I'm excited to watch the First Order fall here tonight.
Oh, which is why
all right. Spoiler alerts for the Multiplex draft. If you haven't watched that, today's going to be a spoiler-filled episode. So please watch. That's how we make money. I'm kidding. We don't make any money here. All right. Our next competitor, the person right below him, we have Antonio, the assassin, Chavez. Antonio, how are you doing today?
I'm good. Exhausted, but I've been looking forward to this since the last one. So, yeah, just happy to get this underway.
Definitely. And I'm going to change it up a little bit. Someone is making me echo, so I think it's fixed, though. The last person who is in the first bracket of the exhibition is Nicholas, the nickname Two-Egg. Nick, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, Jacob. Thank you for having me. All the beef I had, I ate for dinner, so I'm doing just fine.
All right. I personally had chicken for dinner, so a little bit opposite. But hey, it's all encompassing. And the reason I changed it up is because this person in the middle, this gray Jedi Ryan Payne, he was actually not in the first bracket. He was in the second. And again, spoiler because it hasn't aired yet, but I don't care about spoiling things. That's why they pay me here. I'm kidding. I don't get paid. He had to leave on a flight mid-match because he was going to a cruise. And so we thought it would be nice. Hey, you didn't get to finish. You might have won. We don't know because we don't like to look into the future at all. But he wasn't able to finish his match. So we have him here. The Gray Jedi, Ryan Payne. Ryan, how are you doing today?
I'm still a little bit in recovery from my time on the cruise that people can hear. Yeah, I was spoiler alert for everybody, but yeah, I was in the third round, answered my second question, and just before it got to me, my flight was taking off. Last thing I wanted to do was cause a crash. So I decided to be honorable and bow out. And I can't foretell the future. My sight was clouded by the darkness of the whole tournament. And yes, I can't drink it in yet, Nico, but sooner or later, hopefully, with redemption, I will. I've returned from the nether realm of the Force, being a week out at sea with no Wi-Fi, and I'm hopefully here to get redemption. If not, I'm going to go down in flames. Oh, trust me, Nick, there is nothing free about that cruise.
All right. Well, we have introduced everyone. Now, let's get into it. We have a fantastic match set for you. It's 3 rounds to a finish, unless there's a tie. We won't worry about that until we actually get there. So the first round, the way it works, Matt and I have 10 questions. We are going to ask all 4 of you at once. You'll have 15, 20 seconds, however long I feel like giving you, to write your answer on a whiteboard. After the time is up, we will call you by name to reveal your answer. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, you get nothing, because that's how trivia works. You do have, throughout the match, 3 repeats. If you did not hear the question, ask for a technical one, so I won't charge you. You have unlimited amount of those. I will cut you off after a while if you're abusing it. But if you want to buy some time, if you want to hear that question, anything like that, just say, hey, Jacob, can I get a repeat? And we will get you a repeat. And then also, you do have 1 challenge rule. If you think a question is unfair, call out a challenge. Spoiler alert, I will not give it to you, but I have to give you that option. So with that, let's get into it with question number 1. As soon as I scroll there. Question number 1, in the category of droids. A B-1 battle droid with a blue chest indicates they have what position in the Separatist army?
So, Jacob, have you ever been a part of the Separatist army?
No, I like being the good guy, so I do not join the bad sides. Plus, the B-1 battle droids are way too stupid for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and Nico.
I think I brutally misspelled it, but Sergeant.
That is incorrect. Antonio.
Commander?
They're not commanders. Ryan.
No, I couldn't think of the position. I just said they were on the front lines, like they were captains or lieutenants.
That is incorrect. And Nick.
No, I said captain.
Y'all are all thinking of the yellow B-1 battle droids, who are the captains. The blue battle droids are pilot droids. So no one gets that correct.
Cool.
Oh,
All
yeah.
right.
Okay.
Already?
All right.
I 100%ed all the Lego Star Wars games. Yes, I know that's a thing. I know all the colors. Come at me.
Clone Wars. I'm thinking of the Clone Wars series.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Let's keep
All right.
going. I'm not challenging.
All right, gents.
Thank God.
Question 2 comes in the category of canon books. The Aftermath trilogy describes what directly happens after direct. Let me restart that. Sorry, guys. The Aftermath trilogy describes what happens directly after the destruction of the second Death Star. Who is the author of the Aftermath trilogy?
Matt, what did you find yourself doing after the destruction of the Second Empire?
I was writing a book.
You were writing a book? Nice. Did you team up with this current author who we will name here in a little bit?
No, but I can give you 5 people that should have. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Antonio.
All right. Tom Clancy.
That would have made it a better book, but
Right.
no. Ryan.
Oh no, this is just the inner workings of my mind.
Flipboard. All right. Nickname.
Michael McDonald.
That is
I wish.
Nico?
She is a Star Wars author. I just don't know if she did these books. Claudia Gray?
That is also incorrect. We were looking for Chuck Wedding.
I thought
Wendig.
you, but I was mostly thinking of the name.
And Matt, feel like kicking you off this call because you just said that the Aftermath trilogy is not a good trilogy. It's great. You take your words back, good sir. But anyway, going in to question number 3. In the original trilogy, who directed Empire Strikes Back? Matt, in your personal opinion, where does Empire Strikes Back rate on your list of all-time Star Wars movies?
Nice. Come on.
Numero uno.
Numero 1? Okay.
That is
For
my
me-
favorite Star Wars.
For me, it's number 2. I have a special place in my heart for the holiday special and also Return of the Jedi. They're like tied. For y'all who do not know, the holiday special is a joke. I'm totally kidding about that, but Return of the Jedi is my favorite one. Yes, you can call me Mark Ellis in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to Ryan.
God damn, I'm gonna kill myself on the name. Ivan Kirshner.
Ooh.
Keep it up. It's technically wrong, so I'm not gonna give it to you. But I just
Hold on.
at that. That's
No,
No,
don't give it to him.
no.
Don't give it to him.
Wait, let's get everyone else's answer first. Okay. Yeah.
Irvin
Nick's
Kershner
right.
is correct. Nico.
Irvin Kershner.
Irvin
Yeah.
Kershner is correct. And Antonio.
Irvin Kirshner.
Like I said, the name, I just couldn't pull it. So that's why I won.
Yep.
I was like, wait, let's get everyone else.
And unfortunately, being a letter off, it is incorrect. We don't count off
Why
for
didn't you get
spelling,
his name
but
right
it
either?
is mispronunciation,
And
and it is a totally different person. So we cannot
Yeah.
accept that, unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right, guys, before I read this next one, we are going to give you a couple extra seconds. Question number 4 comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. John Williams has composed the score for every Star Wars movie except for Rogue One and Solo. Name the 2 composers who wrote the scores.
And Matt, if I can do the countdown on this, because after watching Jay do Full Metal Classic, I've always wanted to have those fun little countdown from 5s, and I have the perfect one for scores and soundtracks. So if you'll let me do that, that would be great.
I got mine. Go for it.
Yes.
Oh. But we'll give them a couple extra seconds because
Yeah.
at least one of these is kind of a big name.
Yes. You know, it's funny. They say scores and soundtracks is everyone's favorite category. You know what I have to say about that? Name 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. All that hype for that. It's great. Nick, your answer.
Michael Giacchino and John Powell.
That is right.
That is correct. And Nico.
I forgot Giacchino. I just had Powell.
Antonio.
I also forgot Giacchino. I said John Powell and Howard Shore.
And Ryan.
I forgot Powell. I put Giacchino and Tyler Bates.
Well,
All
we have
right.
Nicholas starting to pull away.
Oh, I completely forgot numbers there for a second. I thought it was your turn. No, it is my turn. Question number 5 in the category of Ahsoka Tano. What is Ahsoka's code name while she is an informant to the Ghost Squad in the Rebels TV show?
So, Jacob, were you ever an informant for the military?
I can neither confirm nor deny that. Just legal reasons. I want to keep my family safe. I've already gone into witness protection program a couple times. I'd rather not have to do that again on a little slip up on a fun internet show. So there we go.
I don't really know how to respond to that.
You know how you respond to that?
Take a drink.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to Nico.
Fulcrum.
Fulcrum is correct. Antonio.
I actually don't even want to show what I wrote. Never mind.
Okay, Ryan. Finally getting on the board. And Nick.
I was just hoping she kept her old nickname, Snips.
She did not keep her same nickname, unfortunately.
All right, gentlemen. Question 6 comes in everybody's favorite quote-unquote Mandalorian, Boba Fett. Who physically appears and voices Boba Fett in the original versions of the original trilogy before Tamora Morrison is used to redub all the lines?
Oh.
Matt, again, retracting your statement there. Sabine Wren is everyone's favorite Mandalorian, followed by crap. I just blanked on his name.
The Mando.
The
Jin.
Mandalorian, the actual Mandalorian. Din Djarin, I think his name is. Yeah, he's a close second. Boba Fett actually grates like down in the bottom for me, just because he's overhyped. If we want to have this conversation afterwards, we will, and I will win. Because that's how life works.
Well, is there maybe 5 more that you could think of? 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm not sure. Pens down. I'm not sure where we were, so we'll just go.
Antonio. Go to Antonio.
Oh, okay, Antonio.
I don't know. I just know he was better than Morrison.
That's correct, but we can't accept that, unfortunately.
No.
Ryan.
Shot in the dark. Howard Moore.
It is. Sorry, hold on. That is incorrect. Sorry,
Yeah.
I forgot to switch back.
Okay. Shot in the dark.
And Mr. Nicholas.
Pedro.
That is correct.
Wait, what?
No, that's incorrect.
I was about to say. Jesus.
He wasn't even.
He wasn't born.
Nico.
A white guy.
That might be correct.
Again, correct. No, the correct answer is Jeremy Bullock. And I don't know if you could hear that or not, but Antonio, the fact that me not awarding you that point made my daughter cry. So she is with you also. She thinks you deserve that point, but unfortunately, we cannot give that to you.
Okay.
Wait, you cut out. I didn't hear the last 5 seconds. Sorry.
Tamora Morrison is a gem. How dare you, sir?
All right, question number 7. In the category of Emperor Palpatine, what is Palpatine's first words in Empire Strikes Back? And we're looking for 7 words. I feel I can give you that without having without giving you too much information.
Yeah, that's fair. I like that. That's fair.
Yes. Matt, do you remember Caleb's first words?
I do actually,
Yeah.
and it came at 3 months. He hadn't even started baby babbling. He looked at my ex-wife and went, "Mama," and then stopped talking or making sounds for another 2 months.
Nice. Yep. So that is Ryan's first repeat in the category of Emperor Palpatine. What is Palpatine's first words in Empire Strikes Back? You know, I love that phase when babies are first starting to talk, doing that gabbing. Hadley is there. She's gabbing. And Ashley, my wife, really wants her to say mom first because both kids said dad first. Because they love me so much more.
Awkward.
How is that awkward?
I don't know. I wasn't listening.
Well,
5,
yeah,
4,
Favoritism, that's all.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Going to Ryan. Ryan, did that repeat help you?
To be honest, I'm putting this out there. I may challenge, but I'm going to hold. I will hold on this. So here's my answer. There's been a great disturbance in the Force.
Oh crap! I would say no on that one.
Yep. Nick.
I was actually going to say something like that, but then I went for a joke. So I said, "It's a beautiful day, and I can't stop myself from smiling."
That is not what he said. Nico.
The son of Anakin Skywalker is alive?
That is incorrect also. Correct. And Antonio.
Said there is a great disturbance in the Force.
That is correct.
Okay.
You added a word.
No, I think he replaced the word, but
No, he had 8 words.
Okay, so I'll tell you, Ryan, show your board real quick. Do you still have it?
Yes.
So there's been a great disturbance in the Force. Since I didn't technically say like finish the quote, I'm all for giving it to him.
Look, I'm just like I said, I may challenge it because I'm going off of the audio clips of Empire Strikes Back that goes through my head.
I'm actually also going to challenge this because I swear I heard Matt say 7 words and the correct answer has 8 words.
8 is not kind of a word.
I said
really,
7
but...
words.
That's why I said I may challenge.
I heard someone say 7 words and the correct answer is apparently 8 words. So,
okay, because I technically have it as there is a disturbance in the Force. So, does anyone want to challenge this question?
Oh my God.
oh, okay, wait. Oh, there is a disturbance in the Force. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's 7 words. I don't know why I was counting
Yeah,
8.
but there's also the remastered versions where they also changed that up too. Look,
So is somebody
Hey.
challenging it to be a yes or
Are we
no?
are we challenging the question?
I'll be the asshole. Yeah, I'll challenge.
All right.
So, because I do not feel like rewatching episode 5 again, Matt, I just say we throw out the question and ask one of the other 3 questions. Because
Okay.
technically, Antonio, you were wrong too. So just take away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was, and I do apologize for that. I until I resaw his board. Okay,
Mhm.
so then
So
this
I'm gonna do question 2 in the bonus question. Okay.
I go with 3.
No, question 2.
All right. Yeah, go question
Question
2.
2.
I just
Okay.
I just want my bonus question to say the same.
Yes. So we're keeping in the same. Jacob,
Same
think of your
movie.
words. Same movie. Yep. Episode 5. Your new question in bonus question, because I didn't think of a category for these. In episode 5, who calls Han a slimy, double crosser, no good swindler? I don't know about you, but those are some of the harshest words you can call a man.
Yeah, he seemed to be fine with it.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Ryan, we'll go ahead and go to you again.
Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian is correct. Nick.
Lando covered.
Nico.
Lando Calrissian.
And Antonio.
Lando Calrissian.
And they all got it. So that challenge worked out.
Not for Antonio.
You have to roll it in.
I wasn't going to be that guy, but thanks, Nick. Thanks for being that guy.
Sorry, but
All right, guys. Question number 8 or 9, depending on how you want to put it, comes from the sequel trilogy. In The Last Jedi, what was the name of the bombardier on Paige's ship at the beginning of the film?
Paige,
That Paige is on. Is that what you're asking us? What's the name of the bomb ship Paige is on?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh,
yes. Paige, my favorite of the Tico siblings.
Be nice. Rose is a good character.
I'm not saying that she's trash like a lot of the people on the internet are saying. I just say I like Paige better.
That's fair.
Nothing against Rose. I just thought that she wasn't that integral in Finn's story. But hey,
She got a huge short end of the stick in episode 9, though.
Agreed. Agreed.
Yes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And
Great.
Nick.
blue leader.
No.
There's
Nico.
incorrect.
The ship looks like a mushroom.
Okay.
Kind of, but we're not going to give you points for that. I'm sorry.
Antonio.
Nothing.
Ryan.
I don't know. New Dawn.
It is not. It is the Knicks or Knicks Jerd.
Nick.
Would have accepted either of the 2.
Okay.
All
I like-
right.
I like this next question.
Yes. Question number 9 in the category of Luke Skywalker, also known as my son's favorite character and what he wanted to be for Halloween. Selfless plug right there. What is the first object Luke uses the Force to move?
So, Jacob, have you ever used the Force to do anything?
I have. Yes. I am a aspiring Jedi along with other things. My favorite thing is to push people away from me.
Okay. See, I like the Jedi mind trick where you point at something and you kind of lift your hand like so, and somebody goes and gets it for you, especially your children. That seems to work
Like-
really well.
You will start the countdown. I will start the countdown. 5,
Oh.
4, 3,
He just
2,
mind trick himself.
1. I said I'm aspiring. I didn't say I'm good, guys.
Nico.
Nico.
His lightsaber on Hoth.
Correct. Antonio.
Antonio.
All right, I'm not gonna. I thought it was a proton torpedoes, honestly. On New Hope.
Objects he moves with his mind using telekinesis. That was the question.
Ryan.
All right.
His lightsaber, and I got very specific in case someone wanted to be a dick.
No.
That is very specific. Thankfully, that is
Nick.
all correct, because if it wasn't, we would...
Lightsaber.
Well, it looks like everybody has watched Spectacular.
Yes.
Because Ryan and I both got this question wrong while sitting in the eye. And I didn't see Nico's answer, but
I didn't have a board to write on there.
No,
I
I was pen and paper testing myself.
I said rock. So
I forgot to say this, but that was your penultimate question. And yes, it is penultimate question, not pent-ultimate question. You silly people who add that T in there.
Are we
So,
doing
with
elimination rules, by the way?
No.
Okay.
No, I would have said that. No, we're just gonna go through like a normal match.
Yeah.
Okay. So Matt, let's go ahead and finish it off with
Penta.
question number 10.
All right. Question number 10 comes from everybody's favorite trilogy, the prequels. Don't at me for that. Don't at me for that. What is the largest pod race on Tatooine called?
Yes. And make sure if you do add someone, it is at Matt Graham on Facebook, if that's what adding people is. Make sure it's him and not anyone else. Me personally, it's the Aftermath trilogy. That's my favorite trilogy. Not really, but that's still a fun trilogy.
Well, let's just drop that conversation in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, since everybody's board's up. Antonio.
The Boonta Eve Classic.
That is correct. Ryan.
Boonta Eve Classic.
Right. Mr. Nickname.
It's the Boonta Eve Classic.
That it is. Nico.
Clean sweep, baby. Boonta Eve Classic.
All righty.
All right, so that finishes out our first round. Matt, just double checking on the points. It looks like we have Nico and Nick both tied for the lead at 5. Ryan in the middle with 4, and Antonio rounding us out at the bottom with 3. Is that what you have?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did my
else-
numbers right.
Everybody else agree? Because I know Nico's keeping score.
Yep, it's all correct.
All right. So
Alrighty.
now we are moving on to the second round, which is everyone's favorite wheel round. With that, I will give you a category, and you might asking, Jacob, how are we going to decide this category? WheelDecide.com, not a sponsor. Please pay us money, because I like getting paid. We are going to spin the wheel. It will land on a category. If you want to keep that category, you can. If you want to spin away, you can. But if you spin away, you are stuck with that category. Each category has 4 predetermined questions worth 2 points apiece. However, if you do not know the answer or want to narrow it down between 2, 3 answers in your head, you can opt for multiple choice. Doing this, we will give you 4 potential answers, and you pick which one's the right answer. Doing this, however, will devalue the question to 1 point. And then everyone's favorite thing about it, there is stealing at the if you get it wrong. So use that to your advantage. Let it scare you to death. I don't tell you to live your life. You do whatever you want. Oh, hey, I was down here because I was going to read off the category. Silly Jacob. So our categories are Asajj Ventress, which is Nico's strength. Darth Vader, which is Nick's strength. Princess Leia, which is Ryan's. Han Solo, which is Antonio's. Prequels, the original trilogy, Disney era, and ships. And of course, we do also have Heroes Pick and Villains Pick. Now, I know what you're asking. Jacob, why do you have the competitor's name in parentheses beside their strength? Because normally we don't do that. Well, we like being different, so we decided to add a little twist. Heroes and Villains Pick is not guaranteed opponents or spinner's choice. You might be asking, how is that the case? Well, plain and simple, it depends on who your character is. So I have primed this wheel, and it has landed on Princess Leia, which is Ryan's pick. So we're going to use Ryan as an example. If he spins the wheel and lands on Hero's Pick, since Princess Leia is considered a hero, he gets to choose his category. However, since if he lands on Villain's Pick, since Princess Leia is not a villain, Villain's Pick would be opponent's choice. Vice versa, Nick picking Darth Vader. If he picks Hero's Pick, or if it lands on Hero's Pick, because for a majority of Darth Vader's life, he is in fact a villain, Hero's Pick would be opponent's choice. If he lands on Villain's Pick, it would be spinner's choice. I know what you're saying to yourself, Jacob, that's weird. Why do you do it that way? Because we want to be different. So
hold on a minute. I have an anti-hero as my pick. Asajj Ventress, she switches back between bad and good depending on the season of the Clone Wars.
So what color is Asajj Ventress's lightsabers?
I mean, it's red for a little bit, and then she switches to yellow after she loses those red lightsabers, and she ends as a good person. So, like, I prefer to think.
Why do you have to be smart about this? Technically, for most of her life, Asajj Ventress is a villain. So if you land on Villain's Pick, it will be your choice, Hero's Pick, because she is technically not a hero for most of her life. It would be Hero's Pick would be opponent's choice.
Unfortunately, George didn't retcon her like he did Han.
Yes. So because we have Nico and Nick tied, Nico, since you went first, we are going to give you, or since you came in the call first, we're going to give you the choice. Do you want to spin first, or do you want to defer to your opponents?
I will be deferring.
You'll be deferring. So then we will move on to Nick. Since you are, what's that?
I'll defer as well.
You will defer as well. So next in the points, we have Ryan. Ryan, would you like to spin, or would you like to defer?
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is one with me. Spin it.
Whoa!
And your category, if you choose to keep it, is prequels. Would you like to keep prequels, or are you going to spin again?
If you don't get that, that's Orange Cassidy's thumbs up. I'm going with it.
You're going with it?
Okay.
Fun fact, when I share the screen, it makes y'all small, so I cannot see you on my tiny phone. So we are going to the category of prequels. So I will go ahead and start you off with question number 1. And Matt, we'll just go back and forth like we always do.
Okay.
Radio.
Okay. So Ryan, in your category of prequels, question number 1. During the Boonta Eve Classic, along with Anakin, who else's pod racer doesn't take off when the race starts?
I'm seeing him. I know why it doesn't start. Multiple choice.
All right, and your options are A, Dud Bolt, B, Ben Quaterneros, C, Mars Guo, or D, Timto Pagales.
Let's go B, Quaterneros.
And there goes Quaterneros, as the two-headed announcer says. B is correct for 1 point.
Just couldn't get his name right. All right.
All right, buddy. Question number 2. What is the name of the Silver Protocol droid Stationed at the Trade Federation cargo freight on Shakok. Yeah, sorry.
Silver Protocol droid. Oh. Oh man, her name brings up the name so quickly.
Unless you played the Lego Star Wars game.
Yeah.
Right. Repeat or multiple choice?
He went multiple choice.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Ryan?
Multiple choice, Matt.
All right. I know I was reading it. All right. Is it A, TC-14? Is it A, TC-14, B, TC-17, C, TC-25, or D, TC-28?
God, I asked that because I was thinking of a number before the letter. I'm going to go A, TC-14.
TC-14 is correct for another point.
That delay from Matt
is correct.
Yes. Yes.
Enough of the dramatic effect. This isn't the Morbius.
All right. Going down to question number 3.
Yep.
During the Battle of Geonosis.
Sorry, guys.
During the Battle of Geonosis, while trying to engage Count Dooku in combat, what Jedi is killed by Jango Fett?
Hell. Oh man, I'm questioning my life choices now. Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Yariel Poof, B, Coleman Trebor, C, Nadar Veb, or D, Bolter Swan. Wait, is Emperor Palpatine joining us?
C,
Nadar Vev is incorrect. So now, because of that, we are going to go to Nico, Antonio, and Nick. You have a couple seconds. Write down your answer. Because he did go up to multiple choice, I will give you a repeat on those options. Is it A, Yariel Poof, B, Coleman Trebor, C, Nadar Veb, or D, Bolter Swan? Give me a quick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Go into Nico first.
Coleman Trebor.
Coleman Trebor is correct. Antonio.
I want D.
D is incorrect. And Nick.
No, I got it wrong.
You got it wrong.
Yep.
All right, Matt, go ahead and give him his last question.
He will hear you in about 5 minutes.
Matt, are you there?
He's frozen.
Okay, he's frozen, so I'm just going to read the questions. Yeah, because he got kicked
Yeah.
out. All right, his computer's been giving him issues. So, Ryan, question number 4. Along with Chewbacca, who is the other Wookiee who accompanies Yoda to his escape pod to leave Kashyyyk?
Tarful.
Damn it.
Tarful is correct for 2 big points.
That good that did. Okay.
Play Fallen Order.
Yeah, he has a huge part in Fallen Order. So now we are going to go back to our favorite wheeldecide.com. Make sure I share the right window, because if I accidentally share the questions, that would be embarrassing. Matt, can you hear us?
Oh, dear.
Can you hear us, Matt? Okay. Matt, thanks for the help, but
Yeah.
okay. All right, sweet. So, Nico, we are going on to you. And Matt, just to let you know, he did get his third question wrong. Nico stole it, and then he got his second right for 2 points. So Nico, since
Okay,
it is,
thank you.
It's 8653.
Yeah.
And I'm going
Nico
to
got the
defer.
steal.
Got
Antonio did not. Nico is going to defer. So now we are moving on to Nick. Nick, would you like to spin or defer?
I'll spin. Why not?
You'll spin. Why not? And villain's pick. However,
Yeah, it
because
sounds like
you
my
picked
upstairs
Darth
neighbor is
Vader,
gaming.
I did pick Darth Vader.
because you picked Darth Vader, Darth Vader for most of his life is in fact a villain.
It's
So
true.
villain's pick is your choice. I'll go and scroll down to the categories.
I will choose the same prequel questions that were just asked.
I'm sorry, you cannot ask for the same prequel questions.
Okay, original trilogy, please.
Original trilogy.
Okay.
Might not go too well, but we'll
Well, I will say they are a lot more difficult than most of the original trilogy questions.
see. Glad I picked it.
All right, so Nick, for the original
All
trilogy,
right.
here's your
I
first
want to-
question. What's that, Matt?
Who has the last? I'm gonna go first.
Okay.
Who is
Okay.
the last person to go down the garbage chute?
In A New Hope, I'm assuming.
In A New Hope. The only movie in the original trilogy with a garbage chute.
Yeah,
Han Solo.
yeah. Sorry.
Han Solo is correct for 2 points.
Sweet.
Moving on to question number 2. What is the name of the 7-member band we see playing at the Mos Eisley Cantina in episode 4?
It's a very dirty name. The
type of music they play is dirty.
Oh, okay, so it's not in their name. Then I will take well. So this isn't my answer, but if the answer is just the Cantina Band, I'm going to be pissed. But I'm going to take multiple choice, please.
All right, and your options: A, the Max Rebo Band; B, Fagrin Dan and the Modal Nodes; C, Hako Draslip and the Toodlefroops; or D, Kane Apollyon and the Moon Eyes.
B.
B, Friggin' Dan and the Modal Nodes is correct. However, fun fact, all 4 of those are in fact Star Wars bands.
Yep.
They are.
Yep. With that.
Matt, are you still there?
Did he just-
I
Did he
just see that he stepped away.
Skywalker?
I don't want him asking my questions, please.
Okay.
He just put
All
Luke-
right. So
No.
question number 3 in the original trilogy. What is Wedge Antilles' call sign during the Battle of Hoth?
Oh, you sick son of a gun.
I was about to say, finish it. I dare you.
I would never.
I double dare you.
I would never. What's life without a few risks? Am I right? Echo Leader.
Echo Leader is incorrect. I am sorry. So with that, Nico, Antonio, Ryan, we will give you a quick 5 count to write down your answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go into Antonio first.
Rogue 3.
Rogue 3 is correct for 2 big points. Ryan
No, I put Echo 2.
is not Echo 2. And Nico
I had Rogue Leader.
is not Rogue Leader. That is, in fact, Luke Skywalker. All right, Matt, do you want to go ahead and finish up that 4th question?
That's a good one.
I think he's frozen again.
Okay, good, because this is my favorite question of the entire match.
All right.
So, Nick,
Yeah.
what is the name of the Kowokian monkey lizard Jabba had as his personal jester?
So I really hope this is the type of creature that this person is. Salacious Crumb.
Salacious Crumb is correct for 2 big points.
Should I challenge it because it's Salacious B Crumb?
If you do the B Crumb, no, you will not get that.
Okay,
I'm
then
sorry.
I will not do it. I will not
We're gonna
do
throw the Price is Right and bend $1 higher than the other person next to you.
Yes.
it. Okay, and
I
I will
thought
spin
about-
now.
You
I
will
will spin
spin now.
Ah, damn it. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, Nico, with your spin being in, it lands on
3, 2.
Disney era. Would you like to keep that, or would you like to spin again?
You have to forget it ever existed.
I'm gonna spin again.
Spinning again.
There's some good stuff out of that era.
All right.
And the category you are stuck with. We will
Respin.
find out on the next spin. This is turning out just like y'all's first match.
Yes, it is.
It legitimately is.
Ah,
Oh, come on.
Disney era, you are stuck with it.
Crap.
And thankfully, they're right next down on the list, so I don't have to worry about going that far down. All right, so Nico, in Disney era, which for those at home, this is every Star Wars movie in the past couple years since Disney has owned Lucasfilms. So, question number 1. Who gives Cassian the order to kill Galen Erso?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Admiral Raddus, B, Mon Mothma, C, Gal Travis, or D, Davitz Draven.
D.
D is correct for 1 point. Moving on to your second question. Not counting young Rey's scream, whose voice is the first heard in Rey's Force vision after touching Luke's lightsaber?
Jesus Christ. And no, that's not my answer. Multiple choice.
Yes, I would have given it to you because, fun fact, Jesus is always the answer, kids. Your choices are, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. A, Yoda. B, Luke. C, Han. Or D, Obi-Wan.
The first name, the first voice she hears.
Other than her screams.
The first one heard. I don't know if she can hear it that well.
I think it's Yoda.
That is correct for 1 point. Question number 3. What kind of creature does Finn share a drink with in Jakku?
These animal names. Multiple choice.
Is it A, a tauntaun, B, a dewback, C, a blurg, or
You broke up on that last option.
okay? So I'll go and give it's D, Hapabor. If you want, I'll repeat those options.
I think it was a blurg.
And that is incorrect for no points. So now we will go on to Antonio, Ryan, and Nick. I will give you those options one more time. Is it A, a tauntaun, B, a dewback, C, a blurg, or D, a hapabor? And you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Going to Ryan first.
I can't spell, so I just did D. Happaborg.
Hapabor is correct for a point. And Nick,
B.
also with Hapabor. And Antonio,
I said B.
B, which was the dewback, which is incorrect. And Nico, your last question, question number 4. Captain Phasma's suit is unique to others because it is polished with what material?
I mean, I don't want to overthink this, but I feel like I'm gonna. So multiple choice just to be on the safe side here.
Okay. Your multiple choice options is A, silver, B, chromium, C, titanium, or D, corundum.
I overthought it, just as I thought it would. It's chromium.
B, chromium is correct.
I was
All
confused
right.
with Beskar.
So, sharing my screen for the last time. And hey, what do you know? I was 4 for 4 on sharing the right screen every single time. Antonio, it is your turn now. Whether you want to or not, your spin is in. And you land on Han Solo, which is actually your strength. Would you like to keep Han Solo, or would you like to spin that wheel again?
Keep it.
You are keeping Han Solo.
How many obnoxious breaths did Han Solo take after cutting open the Tauntaun?
You know, Nico, I'm really thinking that you peeked at my document. No, I'm kidding. So, Antonio, question number 1 in Han Solo. What is the name of the snowy planet Beckett's team go to try to steal a shipment of raw coaxium before being stopped by Emphas Nest?
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options are A, Mimban, B, Vandor, C, Savarine, or D, Yipso.
C.
C, Savarine is incorrect. So, Nico, Nick, Ryan, your options are again A, Mimban, B, Vandor, C, Savarine, or D, Yipso. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And Nick.
A.
A, Mimban is incorrect.
Aw.
Nico.
B. Vandor.
B, Vandor is correct. And Ryan.
B.
B, Vandor, again, it is correct. So, Antonio, moving on to your second question. While attempting to leave Hoth, what is the reason Han tells Leia he changed his mind about staying and fighting with the rebellion?
Repeat the question.
Okay, that is your first repeat. And again, someone's echoing, and it annoys me. Question number 2. While attempting to leave Hoth, what is the reason Han tells Leia he changed his mind about staying and fighting with the rebellion?
Bounty hunter.
You cut out.
You kind of cut out a little bit there.
I said bounty hunter on Ord Mantell.
No, you are. Bounty hunter on Ord Mantell is correct for 2 big points.
Okay.
Not exactly the answer I had. I just said that they were looking. Bounty hunter was after him, but you gave too much information. But it worked out in your advantage because that is still the correct answer. Question number 3. While trying to escape the Empire, Han is able to evade the Executor by powering down the ship and sticking by the trash chutes. While looking for a place to land safely, where does Han say they are?
Technical repeat. Sorry, you're cutting out. I'm not sure if it's my connection, but no, it's cutting out.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and give you the technical repeat. While trying to escape the Empire, Han is able to evade the Executor by powering down the ship and sticking by the trash chute. While looking for a place to land safely, where does Han say they are?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, the Bespin system, B, the NOAD system, C, the Tobana system, or D, the Hoth system.
B, the nomad system.
B is correct. And your last question. After the events of episode 6, who stole the Millennium Falcon from Han Solo?
Duquesne.
I will accept that for 2 points. His actual name is Janice, but because in the movie he says that he lost it to a man named Duquesne, I will give that to you. And with that, we are moving on to category number 3. And the way category number 3 works, just like in the Schmodown, the competitors are giving me 3 numbers from 1 through 12. And the way the order you give me your numbers will correspond to a category corresponding to a difficulty in question. You have 3 questions. There's a 2-point question, a 3-point question, and a 5-point question. We will answer until someone is in the lead, which right now, Nick, you are in the lead with 11. And then we have a 3-way tie for second place with Nico, Antonio, and Ryan, because they're the only other people competing, tied with 10 points. So with that, Nick, I added letters, I'm sorry. Nick, give me 3 numbers, 1 through 12, please.
69 and 11.
Oh,
6, 9, and 11. Nico, we started with you in round 2, or gave you the edge. So Antonio, I'm going to go with you since you are next on the call. 3 letters, 1 through 12.
Numbers.
Did I say letters?
You did.
2.
Sorry, guys. Kids will do that to
Yeah.
you. 3 letters.
Hurry up. Just letters, not numbers? What are we doing?
Numbers.
whatever you want, man.
Pretend like you've been here before. 2, 8, and 12.
2, 8, and 12. Yeah.
2, 8, and 12. Ryan, we're going to go to you next. 3 numbers, not letters. 1 through 12.
Okay. I'll do C, which is number 3. No, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. 3. Let's do addition. 3, 7, and 10.
3, 7, and 10. So, Nico, you are stuck with 3 numbers, but please give me the order in which you would like to have your numbers.
5, 4, 1.
Subtraction.
5, 4, and 1. So, we will go ahead and start with kind of the way that they gave me their numbers. We're going to start with the people in the lower end or in second place. So, can you all still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
My headphones just died, so I'm having to switch over to normal phone audio.
Bluetooth.
Oh.
Yes, it's always fun. So, Antonio, you pick number 2, which is the category of the original trilogy. Your 2-point question: how many people do we see ignite a lightsaber in the original trilogy?
Four.
4 is correct, and I did write them down just in case someone asked. Luke, Obi-Wan, Darth Vader, and Han Solo. So Antonio getting 2 points, finding himself in the lead. But now we are going to go to Ryan. And Ryan, your 2-point question comes in the category 3, which is the category of clone troopers. And your 2-point question: what do clones call the droids of the Separatist army?
Damn it, Clone Wars. Come on. Don't leave. No, I don't want to repeat this question. Scuds?
Clankers.
Scuds is incorrect. The correct answer is clankers.
Jesus.
So, normally we would go to you again, but because you are tied for third place now, and Nico has more questions. Nico, we are going to go to you. Your 2-point question comes in category 5, which is weapons and armor.
Oh, dear God, help me.
Your 2-point question: what kind of cannon was used to disable power ships and allow the rebels to flee Hoth?
An ion cannon?
Ion cannon is correct for 2 points. So, Ryan, we are now moving on to you. You are getting your 3-point question, category number 7, which is prequels.
Great.
And your 3-point question: who informs Obi-Wan that the dart used to kill Zam Wesell is from Kamino?
Dexter Jetster.
Dexter Jetster is correct for 3 points. And so with that, now we are moving on to the man who has been in the lead for most of this game. Nick, we are going to your 2-point question, which comes in the category of Darth Vader. Which was your strength?
That is my strength, but
Yes.
I pick it because it's my strength.
Your 2-point question: what planet is Darth Vader's Sith castle on?
Mustafar.
Mustafar is correct for 2 points. Antonio, we're going back to you. You chose number 8, which is the category of bounty hunters and smugglers. And your 3-point question: during the bounty hunter scene in Empire Strikes Back, we see Darth Vader hire 6 bounty hunters to find Han Solo. Name all 6 of them.
Pull the dagger out of the back. God damn.
That's a 3-pointer? Okay.
But hey, you got the Schmodown fair.
I just know 2. Boba Fett and IG-88.
Those are 2.
That's it.
Are you gonna venture to guess on the other ones? Or
Sleepy, Grumpy, Dopey, and Doc.
That is incorrect. No, the answers we were looking for: Boba Fett, IG-88, Dengar, Bosk, Forlom, and Zuckuss.
Zuckuss. Oh,
You can Zuckuss right now.
I thought it was Zuckuss.
All right. So now we're moving on to category number 12. Antonio,
Wait, what
this
about
is
me?
your
What about
We
me?
gotta jump to Nico.
I want to give him his 5-point question. Fine, Nico.
Oh,
you
okay.
will go. Thank you for knowing how this works when I don't. This is why y'all are competing and not me. Question or category number 4 is Disney era. Your 3-point question: what is the name of the unique stormtroopers we see on Scarif who are specialized in combat on tropical environments?
Shore troopers.
Shore troopers is correct. We would have also accepted coastal defender stormtroopers.
Was that his 3-point?
That was his 3 points.
Okay. Little.
Even.
What?
Just a little uneven between the two, but that's just an objective.
I mean, I'm going based off of me again because I played the Lego Star Wars video game. I probably know names a lot more than most people do, and I can.
The Empire.
So if you want to come at me, come at me. I don't care. I will fight you. I will end you. Okay, so Antonio, we are now moving on to your 5-point question, which comes category number 12, the Clone Wars TV show.
Good game, guys.
For your 5-point question, after the Battle of Mon Cala, who is crowned King of Mon Cala after the assassination of his father and his victories during the war?
I was actually gonna watch it. I'm just gonna guess Darth Maul.
He is in the series, but unfortunately that is incorrect. We were looking for everyone's third favorite Mon Calamari, Lee Char. And unfortunately with that, Antonio, you have been eliminated. So now I gotta figure out how numbers work.
Go
So
to
Nick,
Right. Oh yeah, you do go to Nick next.
because they're both tied 13.
He has 2 questions left.
So Nick, category 9 comes in the category of famous Jedi.
Okay.
And your 3-point question:
Okay.
what Jedi Master gives the famous quote, "What about the droid attack on the Wookiees?"
Kiadi Mundi.
Kiadi Mundi is correct for 3 points.
I don't know if I would call it fame.
The most wrong Jedi ever. Like every single decision he has ever made has been wrong.
Hey, man, you have intentions. It's okay.
From someone's point of view. All right, Ryan, we are now moving on to you in your 5-point question, which comes in the category of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Not Obi-Wan Jacoby, because that is me. In Obi-Wan Kenobi, your 5-point question. In the Rebels TV show, Maul uses 2 holocrons to find Obi-Wan so he can finally have his revenge and kill Kenobi. What clue do the holocrons give Maul to find his whereabouts?
Oh boy.
Clue? They tell.
Yeah.
Once he looks
5,
at them, repeat.
4. Repeating the question. You have one more after this.
Thank you.
In the Rebels TV show, Maul uses 2 holocrons to find Obi-Wan so he can finally have revenge and kill Kenobi. What clue do the holocrons give Maul to find his whereabouts?
After he and Ezra look, he runs away, of course, chanting he's alive. But what's the clue that gives him the idea that he's alive? He finds himself.
5, 4.
Repeat one more time. Last one.
Last repeat.
Okay.
In the Rebels TV show, Maul uses 2 holocrons to find Obi-Wan so he can finally have revenge and kill Kenobi. What clue do the holocrons give Maul to find his whereabouts?
Kenobi! Okay.
That is a good impression.
Thank you. Okay, so.
Just gonna mute that tab.
5, 4.
Twin sons.
Twins. What do you have, Nico?
Go back to where it all started, aka Tatooine.
Because I have it as twin sons.
Oh, well then.
Yeah.
So Ryan, with
Am I
that,
being jerked off here? Sorry.
you got it correct. for 5 big points, because right after he's quits being entranced, he just repeats twin sons over and over again.
Yeah, I was also thinking the words he said to Obi-Wan before he exited into a duel. Like, 2 twin sons on a planet.
Mhm.
Well, I'm an asshole.
Yeah. All right. And so now, Nico, we are moving on to you for your 5-point question to stay in the game. You gave me number 1, which is the category of Rebels.
He does that, he eliminates me.
The TV show or Rebels
The
overall?
TV show. The
Okay.
TV show. In your 5-point question,
Yeah, he does that, he eliminates me.
what is the name of the Imperial scrapyard currently scrapping Y-Wings that the Rebels and Hondo Ohnaka infiltrate, and where Hondo meets a group of Ugnaughts that he enlists in his crew?
The name of the scrapyard. Jesus Christ. And once again, that's not my answer.
Again, he is always the answer. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat, please.
Perfect timing. What is the name of the Imperial scrapyard currently scrapping Y-Wings that the Rebels and Hondo Ohnaka infiltrate, and where Hondo meets a group of Ugnaughts that he enlists in his crew? And just a side note, Nico, you have 2 repeats left after this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat.
0. Again, perfect timing.
Do not be like Andrew Guy, man. Jesus.
I'm
What-
not dragging this out for the sake of dragging it out.
What
just
is
trying
the
to figure it
name
out.
of the Imperial scrapyard currently scrapping Y-Wings that the Rebels and Hondo Ohnaka infiltrate, and where Hondo meets a group of Ugnaughts that he enlists in his crew?
This is probably where I make my exit from this game, but I'm going to say the Wasteland.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was Reclam Station. And with that, Nico has been eliminated. So, it all comes down to this. Nick, we
Yeah,
are going to your 5-point question.
cool.
If you get this right, you win the game
That's fun.
and move to the finals.
Wow.
If you get it wrong,
I don't win.
Ryan wins
That's that.
and moves on to the finals, because that's how it works.
Wow.
Got it.
Your category is Asajj Ventress.
That's important.
Ah, damn it.
And your question: what book do we see Asajj's life after the events of the Clone Wars, where we see her fall in love with Jedi Quinlan Vos and die saving him?
Well, that's a very difficult question. Luckily, it's not as difficult as Antonio's 3-point question. However, I would like to phone a friend. Nico, what is the answer?
You are not allowed to phone a friend. I am sorry.
Repeat the question.
You have 2 more left.
Mm-hmm.
What book do we see Asajj's life after the events of the Clone Wars, where we see her stupid pop-ups. I'm going to redo that one.
I'm going to guess Sisters because I have no idea. Sisters.
Sisters is incorrect.
No way.
The correct answer is Dark Disciple.
Ah, that's cool.
And that means, and your winner, the Gray Jedi, Ryan Payne. He was so excited he had to leave. Okay.
What prop is he bringing out?
I wish you would have stayed on the cruise.
What is
Bring his lightsaber out. Yeah.
It's a lightsaber.
And
it's an orange lightsaber.
Yep.
Nice. Ryan, I'm going to talk to you here in a second because you're doing stuff. Antonio.
Go to Nick first because he has to leave.
That's a good point. Nick, how are you feeling after that? It came down right to the very end, and you weren't able to pull it. How are you feeling?
Worse things in life have happened. I don't read. Kids don't read. Jacob's kids don't read. It's bad for you. Don't do it.
They are in bed, so they can't hear you. I'm sorry.
It was fun. Thanks for having me. Congrats, Ryan. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Antonio, you got screwed, but I love you, buddy.
I love you too, man.
But as Nico said, I do have to go. But again, thank you for having me. Bye, everyone watching.
It was great having you. Nick,
job,
you have a good one.
You did a fantastic job.
Yeah. Nico, we are going to go to you next because you fell next in the pointing system. How did you feel about Antonio's 3-point question?
I actually felt it was manageable. Again, for the reason you explained earlier, which is the Lego games, and also the whole Forlom versus Zuckus debate of like they both look exactly the same, but one's a living organism and the other one's a droid. So it's just like, it's always one of those things that entertained me. But I feel like his 3-pointer was manageable. It was just maybe like too many answers for a 3-pointer. So like I can see his argument. I'm kicking myself right now because like of all the things in Rebels, you had to ask me that one episode that I did not remember about like where they got the Y-wings from. So it's a little frustrating, but I understand these are deep cuts. Like this is how you separate the cream this is how you separate the I don't know what metaphor I'm trying to go for here, but basically I'm trying to get to the whole the cream of the crop, the cream rises to the top, as Macho Man Randy Savage once said while under the influence of cocaine. Yeah, it didn't work out my way. Congrats to Ryan. He pulled off the upset here tonight, and I'm happy to have gotten to be in the ring with him. Also, again, the link is not in the description below, but please still donate to Trivia for Thon 2 and the 4 Diamonds Fund as part of my and Penn State New Kensington's Thon fundraising efforts. We're trying to get to $10,000, but every dollar helps. So please give what you can. And I'll put a link in the comments section of this video once it's finished processing.
Yes, thank you for that because I am not smart enough to know how to put a link in a description yet. But I am getting there. The same with the thumbnail to this video. Subrath, I'm sorry. I'm getting there, just not there yet. Antonio, you came out in last place, but a valiant effort. More points than a lot of people scored in these tournaments, and a little bit harder questions than other people have gotten. Controversy aside with your 3-point question, how are you feeling after that match?
I just laughed. I didn't really necessarily bring up an argument. First off, congrats to Ryan. He pulled it off, so I got to give him the props. I just know that to be able to at least maintain, to be able to keep up with these guys, because I know they know a lot more than me. It just makes me feel at least a little bit good about myself. I know I need to I swore off cartoons, but I know I definitely need to start watching. I've never seen Clone Wars, I've never seen Rebels, but I've heard how good it is. I will watch it. My coworkers telling me to start reading the books. I know I got to read those also, and even just even simple things even like a question from a movie which I hated, i.e. Solo. I should start rewatching just because I need to start remembering just simple stuff. So I know I still got a long way to go to be able to get to the level of these guys.
And don't worry, Nico. Subrath is going to be in the description.
That echo was very creepy.
Sounds like a horror movie.
Yes. And so now we are moving on to our winner, our first place finisher, Ryan. Ryan, you weren't able to win your first match because you had to fly on a plane.
Hey, Luke Skywalker myself.
How are you feeling after this performance?
I'm going to be completely honest. After I answered my question, I was pretty sure Nico would eliminate me because it was clear throughout the rounds. I knew the moment I was playing against him, I knew I was in big trouble. So, and trust me, giving myself grades, I wasn't meant to piss you off. I just identify with that group. Antonio, he did a fantastic job coming back, climbing back on in. I mean, I naturally assumed getting prequels, I would have a good week, but I'm wrong. I need to really focus on those like nitty gritty details. And I spent the last 3 days just trying to remember book titles. So hopefully for the finals, I'm going to focus on the cartoons as well because, Jesus, just in my bracket match, cartoons definitely clipped me as well. And I know Nick left, but he did a great job. He kept me on my toes. I mean, Jesus, one thing's for sure. Canon, books, comics, or hell, you basing your questions off Lego Star Wars, one thing's for sure. I am not in the upper echelon of Star Wars fans, but I am somewhere like between intermediate and advanced. I'm just right there. I'm in that range, just slowly making my way up. And hopefully, unlike the Greek tragedy Sisyphus, I'm not going to roll back down and start my way up to the top again. I hope to stay where I'm at so I can keep going from there. I'm never going to be as great as a Star Wars fan as a Star Wars player as some of the guys in the Schmodown like Ken, Sam, Laura Kelly, Alex Damon. But hopefully one day, when I play these trivia games, the next time I come across these guys again, hopefully this will be another like hard fought match. But I can't predict the future. I have no idea what's going to happen in the finals and the people I'm facing against. But luckily, Joe is one of those guys I'm facing again. So not only did I get redemption here, I'm looking to get redemption against him.
Yes. And I was going to refrain from saying who all the finalists were unless Subrath gives me the okay, like right now. Because not all those matches have
I'm pretty much of a spoiler for my bracket.
I know. Yeah, I didn't want to say everyone because I didn't want to spoil too much. Give everyone a reason to do it. Again, Subrath, if you're watching, if you're like, hey, go ahead and tell them. Please let me know like right now before I end this off.
Oh, we can always he can mute me, send me.
Yes. But I don't know about y'all, but that was a fantastic match. We had Ryan pulling it out, nail-biting last second of that question, getting the answer right, and moving on to our finals, which should be on Friday, which again, just like this, we are doing it live for y'all, for everyone to watch us, hear us, answer along if you want to, say how bad I'm doing. You do whatever you want to do, whatever boats your goat. But I have been your 27th favorite dad in the family community, Papa West, Jacob West, or Obi-Wan Jacoby, since this is a Star Wars theme. That has been other way, Nico Suave Regoli, Ryan Payne, Antonio Chavez. You can't see him anymore, but Matty G, Nicholas Tuig, they did a great job tonight too. This was a lot of fun. Ryan's getting out his lightsaber. He's going to do the Ben Solo thing. This has been fun, and we'll see you later, whenever later is.